So good afternoon everyone. Welcome to the next episode of our podcast committee. Ay, committee tuloy. Our podcast episode, ayan. Our episode 2, it is entitled Unspoken Narratives. Kabog ang title, di ba? Pero syempre, before we continue to our discussion, we would like to introduce kung sino ba ang mga kasama ko ngayon. Ayan. So, guys.
Ayan. Hello, I am Sean, the former OIC podcast ambassador from last school year. Tapos, I am with...
I'm Bots, the straight guy of this group.
Wow! Talaga?
Naglaban ba?
At least you put that label na, di ba? Para alam mo lahat.
It's just to emphasize my sexuality.
Sige.
Wow, may sinasabi ka na.
Okay. Sorry.
And hi, my name is Precious. I was a former volunteer here as well in the podcast community.
And I'm Shua. Wala. Dito ako ngayon.
Ay, kasama ko rin namin last year.
Hindi ako masyadong hidden member.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. Ayan.
Hidden gem.
Oo, pre. Ganun. De, pero ayan. Ayan, as I have mentioned kanina, we are going to tackle yung episode natin ngayon, which is unspoken narratives. And I think one of the things that we need to consider when it comes to unspoken narratives, especially dito sa Philippines, is those people who is part of the LGBTQ community. Ayan. So as Bots have mentioned kanina, di ba? So he is the straight guy of the group. Ayan. So if it's okay, guys, could you mention sa ating mga audiences?
Ayan. So, di ko alam if alam ng mga tao, pero kasi most of the time, ang nasiisip na is straight ako, but the real thing is, I am a bisexual man. Oh. Hindi na siya compare sa'yo.
Well, I often get the misconception that I am a gay person or a bi person, but in all reality, I am a straight man that just has feminine movements, and yeah, that's pretty much it about me.
It's very valid, very valid.
No.
I don't know if... Should I get valid dito sa sarili ka, di ba? I don't know if there are misconceptions about me because I don't think anyone who has seen me thought, that person is straight. But just for everyone to know, I identify as a panromantic demisexual. For the people at home who don't know what that means, panromantic basically means I am kind of gender blind when it comes to romantic attraction. I don't really care what their identity is as long as I feel something towards them, I do. And for demisexual, I only feel sexual attraction to people who I have like close, like intimate connections with. So if it's very rare for me to actually like someone. So, yeah, that's about it.
Ikaw.
Ano kasi? Sorry. De, ayun, as someone, kasi ako, this is my coming out episode. Yes, all about me. De, pero ayun, this actually, medyo nagdadalawang isip ako nun. Kasi, if we're going to talk about sa school, yes, I'm out in a way na hindi ako straight. To be exact, I'm a queer person. I'm gender queer. I prefer the term, pero yung iba kasi, ang haba ng discussion kaya sinasabi ko, hindi, bi ako. Para matapos na, kasi haba ng paliwanag. Pero in actuality, I prefer the term genderqueer, or gender fluid ako, ayun. Pero ayun, as someone na basically, out ako dito sa Cavite, pero sa bahay namin hindi, sa Muntinlupa. I'm from Muntinlupa. All of my classmates na dumaan sa akin, kahit pag nakikita kami ngayon, hindi nila alam na hindi ako straight.
From Muntinlupa.
Yes, everyone. Yes, till now.
Medyo same tayo. Pero halata ako sa bahay.
Ayoko hindi kasi.
Wait, so they know of you as Miguel?
Si Miguel ako doon, pre. Pag nakikita niyo, uy, pre. Ganun siya. Pero hindi, ganun kasi yung sa amin, yung setup ko. Hindi naman sa well, before, recently lang rin kasi ako nag-come into terms. Recently rin ako na sinabi ko, sige, I'll accept na. Kasi, all throughout, ito na pala yung start. Sige. Bigyan ka na napansin. Going to get na. Parang kasi, before, I have what they call, I forgot. Yung parang yung sarili mo yung sarili mong, paano ba to? Yung parang self-homophobia. Parang ganun. It's not that I am homophobic when it comes to other people. It's just that parang hindi ko tanggap siya sa sarili ko.
So basically,
Pag
parang
ganun.
in denial ka pa sa part mo na yun.
Oo. Hindi ata yun yung term eh. I think,
Internalized homophobia.
ayun, internalized homophobia. Ayun, that's a term. Thank you. Ayun, I have internalized homophobia. Like, I always say to myself, hindi, bawal ako dito. Kasi, I live my life as a straight person. Nagkakagusto ako nun. Talagang ang gusto ko talaga babae nun. And third, I'm an only child. And ang nagpuput ng pressure sa akin nun was si dad, sa kanilang magkakapatid, siya lang yung lalaki. Ako lang ang anak nila. So basically, I'm the last bearer ng pangalan. Ang lagi nilang sinasabi lagi sa akin, ayan, sige, ipalaganap mo ang apelido natin. Ganon. Although I don't close my doors into that kinds of possibilities. But then again, it's hard for me to open this up to other people, especially to the public. Kasi parang parang it's still a big step for me. Although sa school, very comfortable ako na I openly say that to other people. I openly act na hindi straight. But then again, when I go home, hindi naman sa binabago ko yung personality ko. It's just that I have a different persona. Ganon na. So that's me. Kayo ba, guys?
Ikaw muna, Precious.
Ba't pinasa yung saan kayo? I think similar to Shua, honestly, I'm also not really that out when it comes to my family. Which is a bit ironic because right now I'm very queer in all sense of the word. I'm not really hiding it in school. Most of my friends, even my org mates, would know about it. And on top of that, they also have a girlfriend. So like, it's parang whenever I go home, it always feels like I'm kind of sort of keeping to myself. Similar to Shua, there's like a persona that I put on at home for family na parang wala yung pagka-queer ko. Though, I guess it kind of makes sense because growing up, when it comes to discussions about sexuality or like how I'm attracted to people, that was never really opened up. Siguro kasama na rin yung the fact na my family is a very like traditional Catholic Filipino na ayun, ang babae para sa lalaki, lalaki para sa babae. I was raised in very traditional values, so whenever I think of like opening up this part of me or this identity of mine, I never found it possible within my house. So I'm really thankful na meron akong community outside of it, within school, na I can be accepted for who I am. But like on the topic of not really being able to open it up to my family, I guess it's also kind of funny kasi for me personally, I never like thought of myself as like straight na ako. Kasi parang ramdam ko na nung bata pa lang ako. Like I always get so annoyed whenever people would try to ship me. Ano yun, pag inasar ko, may crush ka kay no? So, tapos mga lalaki pa. So I'm like, bakit? Ba't kailangan ganun? I was always bothered by that culture na pag may lalaki tapos may babae, matik, may something na. And that sort of frustration kind of grew more as I grew into like high school. Tapos parang na-realize ko, bakit parang super bothered ako dun? And then when it came to that phase na everyone around you was always talking about how they had a crush on this guy, had a crush on that guy. So dito na, parang may standing emoji, nakagaling ka. Like, okay, ano meron?
Pakita nyo yun.
Parang ano meron, di ba? Like, I don't really look down on like people who have like, I find it easy to develop romantic attractions. So, but there was like a time in my life where I was like, may mali ba sa akin? Parang di ko gets yung sinasabi nila. Kasi, bakit ang dali-dali lang na, gusto ko to kasi ganito. Like, I always find it difficult to imagine myself liking someone. So whenever I do, medyo natatakot ako kasi, mahal magbara. Pero parang, yeah, this is a PG podcast, but parang delikado to kasi I know that the moment this fails, like, I'm in it for good. Thankfully, it's only happened a few times. And honestly, right now, I'm kind of glad that at some point I ended up accepting how I was. Yung tipong, I'm not really, parang afraid of admitting na, I don't develop attraction easily. But at least I know that when I do, I'm sure about them. And right now, I'm pretty sure about them. So, shoutout pala sa girlfriend ko kung nainig siya sa podcast.
Okay, next tayo.
Sorry guys, nakamayabang lang sa ganyan.
I think it's better to keep the straight guy for last.
Oh, sige, go.
Pero before we proceed, siguro mag-disclaimer muna tayo kasi baka may ma-offend. So, disclaimer muna guys, the views and opinions of the host does not reflect the views and opinions of the organization and the university. So, coming back to the topic, sa side ko, nung bata ako, I know na straight ako. Tapos, I've been liking 6 different girls. Actually, for super tagal. One of them is 6 years ko siya naging crush. From elementary to high school. Tapos, the next naman nun, yun yung reason kung bakit ako naging bisexual. So, yung girl na yon, she's my idol type. Chinita, naka-glasses, na matangkad.
Thank you for announcing it.
Very specific.
Very specific.
Tapos, ayun, super caring niya and kaso, biglang nagustuhan niya yung best friend ko. So,
Oh.
at that point, nasabi ko, what if I tried naman sa guy? Tapos, nung mga first experience ko, parang sabi ko, parang it's wrong na, or siguro sanay lang ako kasi I dated girls, 'di ba? So, ayun, until one time na I realized na, bisexual nga talaga ako kasi parang sobrang naging comfortable ako sa feeling na may nagmamahal sa akin na guy. Tapos, super caring niya na never ko na-experience sa girl. So, at that point, yun nga, na-realize ko, bisexual ako, tapos hindi pa alam ng mga friends ko. Although, feeling ko, nasa sense nila during that time, pero they never bothered to ask me kung who I was. Tapos, ayun, until one time, we were drinking. Summer yun, recently lang, mga 2 years ago, before tayo mag-start ng first year college. So, we had a dare na yung drinking card na game. Sabi dun sa sa card na yon, tell us a secret na never mo pang sinasabi before. Sabi ko, guys, may boyfriend ako. Tapos nagulat sila, tapos sabi, alam namin.
Nagulat surprise.
Ayun lang. Tapos for the next few months na yun, naging single ako nung pagka-start nung class namin. Kasi, napaniginipan ko na nag-break kami. Pagising ko, nagkatotoo bigla.
Very foresight.
Very clairvoyant.
Seryoso. Ninoko ko ng guy. Tapos, ayun, buong first year ko, parang nanahimik ako. Until nung second sem, nagkagusto ko sa guy from a different LaSalle campus.
Oh.
So, ayun.
Searching.
Parang di naman masyadong unique yung pagka-out ko as bisexual. Kasi, parang linaro ko lang talaga. Linaro ko lang yung pagka-out ko nun. So, ayun, ikaw. Since straight ka.
I'm talking straight for this episode.
I am!
Oh, yan na naman din ako. So, ayun.
Not super defensive eh.
In your case, how do you accept people na kung magka-come out sila sa'yo, gano'n?
O kaya since knowing you, you are surrounded with... You're surrounded. You're literally... You are surrounded with people who are in the community. So when they told you na, hindi ako straight, what was your initial reaction towards it?
Well, since I grew up on the internet, like, since I was very young, I was always exposed to that kind of people. Like, they were openly talking about those kinds of stuff. And originally, because of growing up in the internet, I grew a kind of fear towards getting cancelled on the internet by not supporting it. So initially, I supported it just to protect myself. But the more I hang out with people like them, I learned that they aren't the types of people that my parents or peers originally described them. So that's when I learned to accept them. Like, oh, they're just human beings with different sides, and it's their life. As long as it makes them happy, then I shall support them as their friend. That's pretty much how I see everything.
No.
Very
I
lovely.
see.
No?
That's very
Very
innocent
straight
actually.
inside.
Very straightforward lang siya.
Parang
And
ako.
actually,
Hindi
ka sure.
Walang sugarcoat.
walang sugarcoat. Pero to be fair, ano rin naman kasi parang it's very interesting to see parang yung let's tackle on the first part na sinabi niya. I think most of the people rin kasi na yung sinasabi nila na parang I don't know, I can't say for I can't say for certain, and I won't generalize, pero there are plenty of people that I have encountered na lagi nilang sinasabi na oo, alay ako, ganto ganyan sa ibang tao, but ultimately nakikita ko sila na they slander the people in the community. Ay, alam mo yun, like they say those things for the safety, para lang hindi sila ma-cancelled. Ayun, katulad yung sinabi ni Boss. And it's very nice to hear na, alam mo yun, ultimately, as time goes by, you get to interact with other people, especially those who are in the community, na, alam mo yun, you get to see a wide view kung ano ba talaga. And I think that's one of the things that is very important, especially to us community, is that, ayun nga, di ba, ang lagi nating sinasabi, or in our community, laging nating ina-express, we want to be heard, we want to be seen, we want people to know that we exist, that the kind of people we are here, and we are also people, di ba? And I think that is very important kasi from his perspective na sinabi ni Bots kanina na as he gets to know other people, as he gets to interact with them, parang there's really not much of a difference, diba? Kasi ultimately wala naman talaga tayong pagkakaiba. Nakain tayo, natutulog tayo, nag-aaral tayo, ano ba? Diba? It's just a matter of preference. And katulad ng kunyari ako, mahilig ako maglaro, hindi ka naman pwedeng ipilit sa'yo na, uy, dapat mahilig ka rin maglaro ng ganito. It's also the same when it comes to it's better na we don't need to push ourselves, diba? Kasi ultimately, I know some people who open up themselves na sinasabi nila na sa ibang tao na hindi na straight ako, ganyan. Pero nung nakausap ko sila one-on-one, they honestly said to me na hindi talaga sila straight. They just don't accept the way they are. And it's very interesting to see na even within our community, there are plenty of people who don't accept themselves. And I think that's one of the roots din kung bakit marami ring tao na na parang iba rin yung perspective. Kasi tayo mismo, we have our own crisis. And I'm not saying na dapat alam na agad natin, di ba? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that parang I think it's kasabay ng pag-accept nila, kasabay ng pagkatingin nila sa perspektibo natin. It's also important for us to be aware of our feelings, to be aware of sino ba talaga tayo. And for me, that's one of the things that is very hard to do. Personally, it took me around 2 years to finally come into conclusion, or to finally come to the decision na sige, hindi talaga, or to finally come to the decision na I'll accept na hindi talaga ako straight. And that long for myself only, it's very hard to consider, di ba? So kayo ba guys, do you have that kind of dilemma? Pero syempre bago tayo mag-continue, di ba? Kasi magtutuloy-tuloy tayo ng discussion. Let's have a short break muna to rethink ano ba guys yung mga experiences na naranasan natin. Welcome back to our episode! Biglang ganon. Pero ayun, ano yung sorry?
Wala, wag daw.
Okay.
I'm shy.
Pero ayun, coming back sa our discussion kanina, di ba? I've opened up na kung paano ako nag-come into terms. Kasi for me personally, nahirapan ako kung paano ako nag-come into terms when it comes to my sexuality and to myself. So, I would be asking na kayo ba, sila muna bots.
Me first?
Sila muna.
Ibang
Ayun.
question na lang sa'yo.
Sila muna, oo. Ay, hindi.
For last
Ibang
na.
question yung sa'yo bots. Pero sa inyo muna ang dalawa. Like, nagkaroon ba kayo ng point na parang hindi pwedeng ganito yung nararamdaman ko? O kaya naman parang sasabihin ko ba siya sa ibang tao na ganito na ako? Ganon. Nagkaroon ba kayo ng ganong point? Or alam niyo na talaga, una pa lang?
Ako, sa perspective ko, at first, hindi ko talaga siya matanggap. Kasi, ayun nga, crush na crush ko kasi yung girl na yon, yung last girl na linandiyo. yung last girl na yun. Kasi parang, she's the one na kasi super niya, parang super na-attract ako sa kanya, tas gustong gusto ko talaga. Pero yun nga, yung point na pinili niya yung best friend ko,
Wow.
napaisip ako, tapos sabi ko nga, di ba sabi ko kanina, I tried exploring, ganon. Experiment.
Sorry, no expert.
Dala ng research.
So, nag-explore ako. I tried trying to meet with a guy. Tapos, at first, hindi ko siya matanggap. Kasi parang hindi siya normal for me. Pero nung parang inaalagaan ako, na never ko na-experience from another girl. Kasi usually, di ba, sa dating ng boy and girl, yung guy yung caring
Yeah, yung
and protective. So, yun, yung na-experience ko yung ganon, parang sabi ko, ang ganda sa feeling. Pero never ko pa siya na-open sa mga friends ko. Even sa family ko hanggang ngayon, hindi nga ako out sa kanila. Pero I think they know. Kasi nag-post ako nung Bible. nung birthday ko before. So, ayun. Sabi ko, feeling ko ready na ako mag-open. Nasabihin ko sa close friends ko muna na I'm bisexual. Kasi sa circle of friends ko, may bisexual na sa amin. And, ayun. Pero kasi, iba kasi yung perspective ng bisexual genders. Kasi diba, yung girls naman, may iba naman silang experiences. And then sa boys, iba rin. So, ayun. Nung nag-open up ako, sabi nila, ramdam na daw nila. Sabi ko, kailan pa? Tapos nung bigla ko nawawala. Kasi may times na bigla ako nagdi-disappear sa mga friends ko. Tapos yun pala, iba yung kausap ko. Tapos feeling ko na doon nga talaga nila naramdaman na nag-enjoy ako kasama yung guy na yun, ganyan-ganyan. Ayun, nung nag-open ako, natanggap naman nila. Ikaw, Precious.
I guess for me, parang meron talagang conflict or struggle within myself. Parang alam ko na hindi ako straight. But at the same time, I also couldn't bring myself to accept it. But I remember back nung around like early high school pa lang ako, I used to talk to this friend of mine, who was also a girl, na parang napapansin ko lang, hala, ba't ako kinikilig pag nag-message, nag-text kami, ganun. Tapos parang, like, napapaisip talaga ako. Tapos at some point when I realized na like sa appearance pa lang yan, na na ako, ganun. Like, ay hala, oh no, this isn't normal. Like, I guess Catholic school things, right? Tapos, I guess nung time na yun kasi, I kind of just brush it off as, lang to, parang passing crush lang. Which it turned out to be just a passing crush. Lumala lang siya nung mga mid-junior high na ako, and I really, really liked this girl. Gonna name drop, but she was someone I called the best friend at that time. And like, it was, like, our bond was best friends, but parang meron talagang may something more na nangyayari. Parang we both didn't want to, like, acknowledge it. And it ran for a few months, and then by the time na next school year na kami, we ended up kind of splitting off. As friends. Kasi wala naman talaga kami. Pero, I remember that pain being similar to like, parang nakipag-break ako sa jowa ko na di ko naman talaga jowa. And from there, I kind of acknowledge na, okay, ganito na talaga, wala akong magagawa dito. And for a while, I didn't really like anyone for like a good few years. And during that gap, I started to think about what kind of person am I? What kind of identity should I go with? And it wasn't until like, there was this one time, kasama ko yung friend ko, naglalakad kayo pa uwi. And then, she or they told me like, Precious, don't you think you're demisexual? And then from there, I kind of went into this rabbit hole na parang hinahanap ko yung mga meanings sa mga different labels, like yung gender, demisexual, like from gender identity, sexual orientation, and gender expression, like that gender-bed person, inaral ko talaga yun. And it took me a while before I finally came to terms with it. But nung pandemic, I think, tinanggap ko na nga lang na, okay, ganito talaga, wala akong magagawa. Though, there was still some sort of, parang resistance kasi syempre it's not something I can like announce to people. It's not something that I wanted to go public about. I think when it comes to being like closeted or not like kasi 'di ba LGBTQ is such a, I guess in some way it's a new topic in the Philippines for a country that's like very steeped in like conservative traditions, right?
Very traditional.
So, like, ang sa atin talaga, a man is for a woman is for a man. So, concepts like a guy liking a guy, a girl liking a girl, someone who doesn't identify as a girl or a guy liking someone, or like it's such a new concept.
It's unknown.
Yeah, it's unknown. Not a lot of people acknowledge it. So from there, you kind of have to parang make some sort of expression to like come out. Parang ipakita mo na, ganito ako, I'm different from everyone. But I think that also kind of contributes to some sort of, I don't know if it's the right thing to call it a stigma, but it contributes to this idea na parang we are different, we are unique, but it puts a level of ostracization to it, parang isolation na iba kami sa some real people. But in reality, we're all just the same. Like what Shua said earlier, it's a matter of preferences. So I think rather than coming out, I kind of just chose to just let people in occasionally. Like, if I get close enough with someone, if I know someone, and I can see that they're parang open-minded, not really like willing to, and not really going to judge me for who I am, I let them in and say, hey, I'm like this. And it doesn't have to be anything more than that. It's just, ako to, ano gagawin mo? Wala. Kasi ako to. So, ayun, like, I like, rather than the notion of coming out, I just like the notion of letting people in. It sucks to think na I can't let people who I've been with, like, my whole life, like, my family in yet, but I'm happy to have, like, individuals in my life who still accept me for who I am, regardless of what I turn out to be. So, yun lang naman.
It's
Na-realize ko, ganun rin ako. Like, pinapapasok ko na lang yung mga tayo ever since na I started studying.
kalimutan natin lahat ng sinabi mo kanina.
Ganun pala ko, guys.
Copy-paste.
Pero it's actually quite interesting kasi parang it's very quite interesting kasi parang one of the things din na parang very in topic, katulad yung sinabi ko kanina, I actually opened the topic because I was actually thinking na parang I was having a dilemma actually. I was having a dilemma na should people in the LGBTQ plus 8 kung ano pang alphabets nun. Everyone, should sorry naman, pero hindi ko po kasi kabisado. Pero ayun, if anyone is coming out really a big deal? Or should you let other people just see you? Alam mo yun? Parang naging dilemma siya sa akin na parang I mean, yes, at some point, nasagot ko siya na parang, oo, kasi napaka-liberating kasi niya. Ganon, all those kinds. Pero, ultimately, is it something that you should waive? I mean, I get it parang, yes, we should be proud of who we are. But ultimately, everyone should be. Mm-hmm. It's not that, again, we are looking to be heard and we are looking to be seen, but we don't want, or I don't know if it's just me, personally speaking, hindi ko gusto yung special treatment. I just wanted to be treated like everyone else.
Yeah. Para ano lang, hindi siya yung parang may namaangat dahil ganito siya.
Yeah.
Equal, just be equal.
Yeah, I don't like using the word, I don't really like using the word equal kasi parang ang justifiable niya sa akin. I don't know why, pero parang sa panahon ngayon ang niya, nagkaroon siya ng negative connotation sa akin.
Panahon
ngayon.
It's an evolving world.
Yeah, pero ayun, it's quite interesting to see. Pero ikaw ba, Bots, anong thoughts mo when it comes to doon?
Well, kasi pagdating sa inyo, like yung coming out nyo, I always had to protect my sexuality as a straight man. Kasi even at such a young age, people would think that I was gay.
It's a battle until now.
Yeah. You can't beat the allegations.
I can't get away. But it's because of how I'm always around my mother. My brothers are like 12 and 15 years older than me, so I can't really play with them. And the people that are around me are majority girls. So the way I act has been developed due to how my childhood was. I was surrounded with girls. I never really liked playing with boys. since they were too roughhousey for me. And I like the presence of girls more. Despite my, I guess you could say I was also afraid of girls back then. But opening up, going back to your question about people opening up, I think it's up to their preference, to be honest. Because if they want to be proud and just show the world, then let them. But if they want to just be proud but very like but they want to just let their friends know without people out there waving around flags and stuff, that's just their own preference. Like, yeah, earlier we said preference is about everything in here. Yun lang naman talaga.
Ayan. Before we wrap up, guys, ayan. Kayo ba, in your experiences, what are the main points of your life na parang, okay, ito yung pinanghawakan ko. That's why, ito ang mindset ko ngayon. Kayo, ayan. Sige, isa-isa tayo. Before we wrap up.
Go siya.
Okay.
Ako muna.
Go na, pre.
Siguro yung sa akin, yung pagka open up ko nga sa friends ko. Siguro kasi comfortable ako yung kilala ko sila since I was 4 years old. Ganyan. So, parang family na rin yung treatment ko with them. Pero, mahirap pa rin kasi pag-usapan yung mga dating experiences. Kasi, they don't relate to those. Unless kausap ko yung isa kong friend na bisexual rin. Yun lang.
What? Sige, sorry.
That's it. Go.
Straight last.
Sorry. Sige, isa-isa na lang tayo.
So, me?
Like, even a short message.
Probably my girlfriend is what made me realize that I was really straight. Despite all the
Nasa gitna talaga nanlalaman.
Actually.
despite all the accusations that I get, she really makes me feel like I'm into women and not women but her only as a woman.
Wow.
Loyal.
He's girlfriend sexual, guys.
Sige, hanap na nga rin ako.
Is that Joshua talking or Miguel?
Si Miguel.
Pero yeah, yun lang. I'm very na talaga naman ako. Straight na talaga. Gusto ko lang
Straight, period.
clarify, please. I want the allegations to stop.
Let him run his piece. I think I don't know if it's an insight message or something. I think when it comes to matters relating to gender identity, expression, and like orientation, we are still very uneducated as a country. Maybe in our generation, it's much more parang open, but not everyone knows what exactly these things mean. For example, yung misunderstandings gay bots. He's just very effeminate, but that doesn't make him immediately gay, you know?
Yeah.
And meron ding mga gay na hindi naman parang super feminine din yung yung pananamit. So, I think education really goes a long way. And though I am happy na medyo pa, like, mas open na tayo ngayon, especially within the people I interact with. Maybe because they're my age, like, we are all from the same generation who's more open-minded and aware. Like, we're still at that stage of, like, tolerating, as a society at least. So, I hope there comes a day na, like, we get to reach that peak of, like, acceptance. Para pampalubag loob or parang like some sort of assurance na the fact that our generation is already a bit more open about it kind of just gives me more hope na maybe in the future, if ever we choose to have like a next generation, our own kids, or if you don't like that, that's fine as well. Basta yung mga susunod na generation, like, I hope they can learn that it's okay to be someone that's not exactly like someone that's not necessarily fit like the cookie cutter.
Sticky to the status quo.
Yeah, status quo. Yeah, you don't have to, just because you're a guy doesn't mean you have to like a girl, or just because you're a girl doesn't mean you have to like a guy. It's okay to explore and find out who you are, and it's okay if you figure out na maybe somewhere along the way what you initially thought changed, because at the end of the day we're all growing, and identity is ever evolving. So who are we to judge each other for who we identify before and who we identify as now? So yeah, naman.
Thank you, Precious. For me naman, I think one of the things that I really want to put na i-DDN ko talaga is that when the people in the community describing themselves, I don't like it when I hear na, kasi I'm different. I don't like the term different. I prefer the term yung sinabi ko kanina na ano, I just prefer other things. Kasi when you say different, parang how different is it? Na parang alam mo yun, kapag sinabi ko kasing different, parang so supposedly ba talaga kapag you are biologically male, babae lang dapat ang gusto mo. That's why kapag nag-deviate ka doon, you're different na. Is it that ayun ba talaga yun? Kasi it's different eh. It's sorry, yung different tuloy. Parang ano siya, I don't like the term na pag sinasabi nila kasi I have different I'm different from the straight people. But ultimately naman kasi you just have a different preference. And again, for those people as we have ang pinakapinin namin is those people who are coming out or our coming out stories. I think for those people who are coming out, I think one of the best things that you can do or give yourself is time. You don't have to force yourself. Again, we have discussed rin kanina na hindi mo naman kailangan na i-out talaga ng alam mo yan, eto ako. Alam mo yan, you don't have to do that. Just move at your own pace. Just accept the things that you could accept currently at the moment. Pero if hindi talaga kaya, don't push it. Pero if hindi mo talaga kaya mag-isa, then seek other people. Ask other people, especially those people that you could relate to. Kasi those people could really help you. I think that's also one of the factors why I've come into psychology, because I don't want other people to experience the things that I had to experience on my own. I want to at least help guide them. And I think that's one of the biggest factor for us. So, for us in the community, I really hope na kung closeted man kayo o hindi, again, you don't have to force yourself. Parang ako, ngayon lang nag-out. Biglaan pa, sorry po! Pero at the end of the day, diba, we are all human beings. We all have different perspectives. So, ayun, just love each other, guys, diba? So, ayan. So, again, this concludes our second episode. Very light lang siya, guys. And I really do hope that you will watch out for our next episode again. This is Let's G Psychology. So, thank you, guys. Again, this is the Unspoken.
Bye!
Ayun. Bye-bye! Kinat ako! Ayan. Thank you, guys!